Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight,
nigga, you know how it is, nigga. Nigga, you know how it is, nigga. I don't feel like hearing my girl mouth, nigga. Shit, you know how it is, nigga. By 8 o'clock, nigga, it's time to start watching shows, nigga. Stop playing. Shit, nigga. Shit. She ain't tripping up until 7, 8 o'clock. Well, about 8 o'clock, nigga, she ready to watch her shows, bro.
Into the home stretch. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Nah, I already know, nigga. Shit, you got kids, nigga. Shit. That's why I'm about to beat your ass, nigga. It's a weeknight, nigga. I ain't drinking.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
Pretty throwing here to start. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offensive line fast. Purdy throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And now it's 3rd and short. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess. Even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, cuz all this 4th and 2, you can go on at any time, bro. That was less than 4th and 2. Yeah.
Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
They're going to go. It's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
All set to go now from the 35. Purdy throwing here on 1st. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Purdy out of the gun on 3rd down. That's complete. Here's Kelly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 10 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First down throw by Purdy. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. George Kittle, the touchdown. Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this two-point try.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that's brought in for two, Brock. That's going to put them up 8-0.
Niners 8, Cardinals nothing.
Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the two-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
Hold on, bro. Oh, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready, man.
From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And into the end zone.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish up their opening drive. Now we'll see them try the point after.
We cool, we ain't tripping, we ain't gonna go 8-2 yet, it's cool.
The Cardinals don't try to match them right away as we start out with an 8-7 ball game. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Play action now. Purdy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Into the hands of Harrison. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Kyler. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Murray, third and goal. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And that's 49ers football.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a two-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defense is stopping.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Ricky Pearsall on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Looking quickly here.
Brings up second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw. Purdy. Has him running the comeback. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Running back sent in motion. Purdy on third and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, Purdy to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To the air again, Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Now, I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10 now from the 46. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. The LSU rookie with the pick.
I'm on your ass, boy. I'm on your ass.
And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
49ers into the dime defensively, third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. He's got McBride complete. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Benson on first and 10. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Back to throw, Murray. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Murray to throw. Hauled in again, it's McBride. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 13-8. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Kyler looking to throw. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up third and goal.
Another throw coming for Murray. And Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get pushed.
Nigga, move your ass, nigga. Nah, that was fluky. I don't know how he got that motherfucker there, though. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, he laced it. That's all that was, bro.
Looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Jonathan Gannon getting his offense ready. They're going for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Throwing again, Murray. And that pass is complete for two, and their lead grows further.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call, throwing it for two. That risk pays off.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Isaac Gorindo to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set, get set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on a quick hitter. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And
You lucky ass nigga. That was a good play, but you a lucky ass nigga, boy. You's a lucky ass nigga, cuz. Man.
George Kittle, the touchdown.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck he got that open.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between...
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another two off that lead. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 14. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Murray setting up to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Murray on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Marvin Harrison Jr. the intended target. And that makes it fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 13. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. He's first and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no love connected. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Josh Sweat making the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Get set. Get set. 18. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Benson now from the gun. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So 1st down from the 41.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw left side, complete. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Kyler throwing here. Near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Benson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals take a 13-point lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This will end up as a touchback.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. He gets the 49ers the first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Purdy on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. We motion the tight end over. Purdy on the play action. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
We send one of the tight ends in motion right. Here's Purdy to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2. And now their 2nd conversion. So they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. We've set it downs from the 37. 1st and 10, Murray. The 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Downfield, he's got Wilson. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Offense in a hurry up here. Murray here on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. It's another into the hands of Harrison. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 8-yard line.
Big ace, big ace. 2-2.
From the red zone now. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The lineup for the 2-point conversion.
Murray's going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Outside. 18.
First down throw by Purdy. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
18.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
On third down, Purdy. He'll mix the catch. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. San Francisco calls it second timeout. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. One's cut along the left sideline. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
The 28-yard line.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
To the air again. Purdy. He's going to push one deep down the right. And no one had a shot at that. It's out the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be second down.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. He's looking deep once again. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Give him 32 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Hey, close.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
15 yards. Brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Harrison secures this, left side. Running in the red zone. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out at halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His fourth total score of the game. As he naps another touchdown, Brock. I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kay. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so I'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 10.
Pretty throwing here on first. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Purdy now on second and 10. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. We've got to pause now for an injured player, and not the guy you want to see struggling. That is Brock Purdy, who the medical staff is standing beside. Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long.
19 Tiger.
Third and long for him here. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
a gain of 46 yards. First down, 49ers.
From the red zone on first. Throw left side, complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offensive line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. The Cardinals 11-yard line.
Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Again, Jones to the air. He's got it to his running back. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story. And right now, that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Murray. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. Still going inside the 35. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Working inside the red zone. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Sit. 2-2.
From the gun, it's Murray. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Murray, 3rd and goal. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for two, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun is Purdy. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagle.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Jones pass. Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
What?
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. That's reeled in by James Reed. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
At the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. Gets another into the hands of Harrison. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
At the Niners' 5-yard line.
Here's Murray. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Another throw coming from Murray. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not, and more just about the fact they don't care. I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Buda Baker picks it off. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It's Benson on the give. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cardinals football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Staying on the ground with Benson. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
Don't come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Murray to throw here on third. That one finds his man, likely. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing here, Murray. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Another through the air in this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Murray's going to throw for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here.
Tear your ass up, man. I owe you, cuz. Tear your ass up, nigga.
Big, they're still adding on with a 2-point conversion.
I think most of us, certainly the purists, would love to see the kicker there. Don't run up the score. But look, in the end, it's also on the other side, too. Stop them from scoring. Don't even let them put the 2-point conversion out. Keep them out of the end zone. Got a little responsibility to have some pride on that side as well.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Going deep here for the end zone. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
Left side secured by Ayuk. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now motion him out of the backfield. On first down, it's Jones to throw. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Now Murray. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 39-yard line.
Now Murray on the play fake. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
19. Okay. 19. Okay. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll fly ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. Looking quickly here.
Johnson there on the tackle. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, Jones to throw. Kittle makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A gain of 4 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right.
Pickup on the play. 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Jones. He has the first over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
The 49er 1st down. A gain of 29 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
To throw again, it's Jones. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Jones now on third down. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. His running back catches it downfield. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. Christian McCaffrey the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And no, they faked it. They tried a trick play, but it's blown up. That's going to be a sack. Great work by the defense. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals authoring a blowout here. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
19. Go.
Going play action here. Brissett. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Now Brissett on 4th down. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Go.
They'll try it right with Benson. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
19. Okay. White 20. Go.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
Okay. 12 in, 12. Go.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. To the line. 1st and 10.
Track at 60. Let's go. Cowboy 80.
To throw, here's Jones. They did it right back. That's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage just because you're worried about taking a safety. You still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Cardinals throwing 6 more on the blowout. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Another through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to work they go after the interception. He's getting close, and they take him down. They get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
70 Lions. 18 Pioneer.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. Slot receivers headed left. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, 49ers.
Again, Jones to the air. Into the hands of Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And he's going to get in for 2 points, which, well, it doesn't do a ton to help on the scoreboard right now, partner, but a positive moment at the very least. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
19, set. 19, set. To go.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second down. Here's Brissett again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
At their own 45-yard line.
It's undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19.
Here he goes, one final shot. On the move, headed right. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over.
Good game, family.
So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
Ball like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get fall back here, get back. I know as long as you get really and I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps.